I'm Amy, I'm 26 and I'm from Derbyshire. I've decided to do a video blog, would you call it? Or just a video, I don't know, about my journey donating with Anthony Nolan. I've never done this before, haven't got a clue what I'm doing. It's a bit weird talking to nobody and looking at myself while I'm doing it, but I'm going to give it a go and hopefully it will raise a little bit of awareness. Just going to document how I'm feeling, what I've got to do, the ins and outs of it, and be honest about the experience and what it's like really. So I hope you enjoy it. So I'm gonna just give you a little bit of information about why I decided to donate. So I've got a little godson who's called Albie and he's really cute. I'm gonna try and insert some sort of photo of him somewhere around here. And yeah, so when Albie was almost 6 months old, I think, he got diagnosed with something called osteopetrosis, which basically it's like stone, they call it stone bone. It's like where your bones are abnormally dense, and it can affect him for the rest of his life basically, and can make him really ill. When he was diagnosed, I know a lot of people in our family decided to join the Anthony Nolan Register to see if any of us were a bone marrow match for him and would be able to help him. And luckily his little sister Lizzie, who's my goddaughter, was a match for him, and they went through the process in and out of hospital and had a bone marrow transplant basically to sort him out and make him better again, which was, everybody was really lucky that she was a match for him, and it was really good. But not everyone is as lucky as we are. And basically when we signed up to the Anthony Nolan Register, you could be a match for absolutely anybody. There's hundreds of thousands of people that need a match for a range of different illnesses, like blood cancer, anything like that. So if you want a little bit more information about what Anthony Nolan is, I'm going to try and pop in their website somewhere here. Yeah, so go on there, have a look, give it a read, just to get a little bit more information. Okay, so when my godson was obviously diagnosed with osteopetrosis, I saw how it affected my cousin, who's his mum, and her husband, Steve, so it's Steve and Becky, and just the rest of the family as well, like my auntie and uncle. And it was just devastating. Everybody was so upset, wondered whether they would find a match for him. And it was just so upsetting and heartbreaking to see how they were struggling with it. And we've got a strong family and everybody came together and everyone was supportive, but I know not everybody has that. Obviously they were in and out of hospital all the time, had so many appointments, and yeah, it was a really upsetting time. Obviously even after they found out that Lizzie was a match, obviously it was brilliant news, but at the same time it was still upsetting for them because they were going to have two children that were in hospital at the same time, and that I've not got children, so I can't even imagine how upsetting that is. And then they were both in hospital. They spent months and months and months up in Sheffield Children's Hospital, who were brilliant, but yeah, it was just a really terrible time for them, and I decided to stay on the Anthony Nolan Register even after Albie had got his match, because I saw how heartbreaking it was and I wanted to do anything I could to help. So for anybody who wants a little bit more information about my godson and his journey through what he's gone through, there is a Facebook page called Albie's Journey. If you just search it, it should come straight up. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to put anything in here that will be able to show it. But yeah, my cousin's done a really good job, a really good blog about the journey that they've all gone through, and just the ins and outs of hospital, how he's been getting on, his development, and the same with Lizzie as well, how she's been coping with it, and just as a family, how they've been dealing with it. So yeah, it's a really good read, so feel free to go and check that out if you want to. Okay, so when my godson was diagnosed with osteopetrosis, we joined the Anthony Nolan Register. They sent out, it was just a mouth swab kit. It came through the post and just had to do a swab inside your mouth, leave it for a little bit, and then package it all up and send it back off. They gave all, like, it was all prepaid postage and everything like that, so you didn't have to fanny around with anything like that. They'd got it all sorted for you. So I sent all of those off, and then in April, I think it was, this year, I got information that I was a potential match for somebody else. So not my little godson, but somebody else that was awaiting a transplant. And I'll admit it, when I first got the information, I was a little bit shocked. I was like, oh God, a little bit scared. But at the same time, I thought it would be quite a rewarding experience. So yeah, I was quite excited after that. I was a bit like, oh yeah, this is a good thing. So early April, they sent me all the information and asked me to do some blood samples. So I had my stepsister, who's a community nurse, come round and take lots of vials of blood from me. I'm only joking, it was only 5 vials, I think. I'm not very good at bleeding, so it was a bit of a struggle for her, but we managed to get it done. And I sent all those off in the post. Again, all prepaid. I didn't have to really do much. If my sister hadn't have been able to do it for me, they do provide nurses that can come to your home address and do it for you, which was good. So there's always that option if you haven't got anybody that can do it for you, or you can't get into your own local doctors to get it done. So after I'd sent my blood samples off, I think it was Monday this week, so we're on Thursday now, and it's June. So it was a couple of months. I got a call from Anthony Nolan to say that I am a match for somebody, having had all my blood test samples checked, and that they'd like me to donate. So obviously, having thought about it, how can you say no? How can you say no to possibly saving somebody's life? I don't get how you couldn't. Like, I understand that people may be scared or worried or don't really know what it entails, but personally for me, I couldn't say no. So yeah, I just had a telephone conversation with the nice lady on the phone who explained what would happen, and basically I've got to go for a medical examination, which is going to be at Sheffield Hospital. I'm going next Thursday even, to have that done. They've been really good with like flexible, because I work shifts and things like that, so they've been really good with sorting it out. And then they want me to donate in July, so it's really quick, really. Not got much time, but I think it'll be fine, and hopefully my medical goes well so that I'll be able to donate and help someone. So the actual donation process then, so there's 2 different ways that you can donate. One's by like blood stem cells, and the other's by bone marrow. I know people are like, oh, bone marrow, what? They're going to take my bone marrow? But when you initially sign up to the Anthony Nolan Register, and when they sent me the initial details to say that I'd been a match for someone with the blood vials, they sent loads of information out about donating, the different ways to donate, and it tells you all the information that you need in there. You can also get all that information on their website as well. So they've asked me to donate by stem cells, so like blood, which means that I've got to have some injections a couple of days before my actual donation. I think it's 4 days before, and I've decided to do like self-administering of the injections. I'm not sure how it's going to go, but we'll give it a go. I'm pretty sure if I struggle, they've said that they have got nurses that can come out and do it. I think the first day that I'm going to do it, I'll have a nurse come and show me how to do it, what I need to do, etc. They'll be with me for a little while, so I'll try and document that as well, if the nurse is happy to let me. And so they did give me the option. It was my option which way I donated. They advise which way would be best for the person who needs it, but at the end of the day, it's my choice. So if someone is thinking about signing up to the register, but isn't happy donating one of the 2 ways, will prefer to do it one of the others, it's your choice at the end of the day. So don't think, oh my God, I've got to give someone my bone marrow, I hate all that kind of thing. From the information that I've been given, as far as I'm aware, what's going to happen is I'm going to go into hospital, and it's pretty much like giving blood, I think, for a couple of hours. I think it is quite a while, 5 or 6 hours or so. But so many people give blood anyway, and I just think, why do people not know about Anthony Nolan? Why do people not want to help? Or it might be not wanting to, but just not knowing about it. So many people give blood, and it's so well advertised, and people post it on social media that they're giving blood, but this is just the same, but you can save someone's life, so why not? So yeah, I am going to be just, like I said, documenting the whole experience. So the next videos I'm going to do are going to be where, well, it'll probably be my medical actually, up in Sheffield next week. So I'll try and just document a little bit of that. They probably won't obviously let me film in there, I don't think, but even just afterwards I'll just let you know what it entailed and how I felt it went and everything like that. And hopefully after that it will be, I'm going to document myself administering of my injections, just to show either how easy or hard it is. Obviously I don't know yet. And then yeah, I will try and film a little bit, maybe at the donation. Again, it depends whether people let me. I don't know whether it's going to be an issue, but hopefully I can document as much as I can and put some sort of decent-ish video together. Don't know what I'm going to do with it, whether I'm going to post it anywhere or just share it with friends and family or whatever, I'm not sure. But the whole aim of it is if I can document it, be truthful about it, and if we get 100,000 people to sign up to the Anthony Nolan Register, then that is my goal. That is what I want to do with this video. So hopefully, fingers crossed, it works. But yeah, I will see you in the next video. Thank you.